Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you enjoyed that little opening cinematic, or opening CD, whatever the fuck those things are called. Opening video thing. Something a little nice they added in, kind of similar to Final Fantasy 3 DS. They made a little remake opening for Final Fantasy 4 DS, in case you couldn't tell that's what this was. That is what this is. And without further ado, let's just start it up and get past all the yapping and talking. So there we go. It's a nice little, the usual opening, a little bit different, but more or less the same. Yeah, I know that makes sense, but whatever. Something that's definitely quite different with this game is that they have added voice acting, which is just like, what the fuck? But it's amusing. It's alright, I guess. We'll start up in a second.
Lord Captain, we're nearly to the barren border.
So we are.
The trouble's him, too. Orders may be orders, but this goes too far.
Yeah, more or less the same opening as always, just obviously 3D graphic-wise something or other, and a little bit more detail added to it. And yeah, they kill these poor mages who don't even fight back. I don't think they kill him, but they definitely beat the fuck out of him. So, yeah, sucks for them. One well-placed fire spell probably would have killed half of them, but, you know, whatever.
Lord Captain! We're the Red Wings, the pride of Baron! Must we now be thieves, sent to plunder from the weak?
Yes.
Enough.
Cecil,
But Lord Captain, the Messidians offered no resistance, and still we cut them down.
Listen to me. We did no more than what our kingdom's peace and prosperity required us to do. The Messidians knew too much of the crystal and its secrets. His Majesty deemed it so. We are the Red Wings of Baron. It is not our place to question the orders of our king.
Lord Captain.
Lord Captain! Monsters at the fore!
Monsters! Ah. This is definitely different from the original makings of this game. You actually have to fight this fight, but it's... If you lose this fight, you should pretty much delete this game, or... Yeah, well, delete it in my case, or basically throw it in the garbage and never play a Final Fantasy game ever again, because you'd be the most pathetic human being on the planet. That being said, you can just chuck a fire thing at them that kills them pretty much instantly, and you're good to go. In the previous iterations of this game, you don't fight this fight. The game sort of does it for you, and Cecil uses some weird spells that you shouldn't even have. But whatever, I'm not complaining.
Everyone all right?
Anyway,
But all these monsters as of late. Disturbing, is it not? I wonder what it bodes.
for some
We've
reason,
reached the castle, my
Cecil
lord.
has the lower part of his
then,
helmet down. but
prepare for
whatever.
landing, men.
Lord!
My lord! Yeah, I think the voice acting's alright. It's kind of silly. Cecil's voice, when I first heard that, I thought didn't match at all, considering most people remember him as the Dark Knight, and not the Paladin he turns into later, but... and yeah, I don't care if I just spoil the game. This game's like 20 years old, alright? If you haven't seen this game yet, well, fuck, go play it, for Christ's sakes. Anyway, no more talking for now. Ah, the young lord returns triumphant. You did secure Messidia's crystal, did you not? The crystal is ours, but the Messidians, they did not even raise a hand in their own defense wagon. All's the better, then, is it not? Only fools would dare oppose the almighty will of Baron. Come, we must not keep his majesty waiting. This guy's a bit of a doucher. Cecil just looks like way too skinny, to be perfectly honest. But whatever. A moment, my lord. Yeah, go right ahead. Also, if that beginning cinematic, the voices sounded a bit choppy or weird, I really don't know how to fix that. I've fucked around with this emulator for a couple of days now. This is why this is being made so late. But I don't know what else to do. I'm using Desmume because I have no choice. For what I have to do in terms of editing and whatnot, I have no choice but to use this. I'm pretty sure no GBA runs a lot better, but I can't even make the screen bigger, and I hate playing with that little fucking window. Your Majesty, I fear our good Lord Cecil's faith in you begins to waver. Does it now, indeed, your loyalty and worth are proven once again, Captain Morgan? But the crystal is all that matters. Bring him before me. As you wish. Lord Cecil, His Majesty bids you enter. So, I don't know what to do. Maybe after this someone can tell me how to fix up Desmume emulator a bit more in terms of sounds and whatnot. I've gotten it a bit much better than it was. It sounded like complete shit the first time I tried to play this, but it sounded really echoey and choppy and whatever. The kingdom of Baron hails your return, Cecil. You have brought me the crystal, I trust. I have, your majesty. Doink! Relinquished the water crystal. It is genuine, your majesty. So it is. See how it shines. That will be all, Cecil. You may leave us now. Sweet. Dot dot dot. Ellipsis. Your majesty, have you some other matter to discuss? Our king has granted you your leave, and yet you would trouble him further. I know it is not my place to ask, your majesty, and I pray you can forgive my indiscretion, but what is it you aim to do? Your ways are not as they once were. My men's hearts grow heavy with misgiving. As does yours. Your majesty, no, I would never doubt. Do you take me for a fool, Cecil? Do you think your treasonous whisperings escape my ears? After all I've done for you, Cecil, you wound me. This is most unfortunate, but I can place no trust in one who offers none in return. I hereby relieve you of command of the Red Wings. My liege, as the sad music plays in the background. You will go now to the Valley of Mist instead. There is a task I would have you do. A phantom creature haunts the borders of that land, the Eidolon of Mist. You will slay it and deliver this ring to the village that lies beyond. They will know its meaning. Be gone at first light on the morrow. Your Majesty! Arguably the most badass guy in the history of the game. Come on. Seriously, Kane, he's fucking Dragoon. Dragoons are awesome. Still kind of funny, but he still is awesome. He's fucking Kane the Dragoon. I beg you, my liege, reconsider. You know Cecil would not betray you. Ah, Kane, I was not aware this matter concerned you, but as you seem so eager to protect your friend, let your spear accompany his blade on the road to Mist. Your Majesty, I have no more words. Take the ring and be gone while my mood is yet fair. In other words, he told you to GTFO, obtain the Cornelian Signet. They got a different name in the original. My liege! Shit sucks. Kane, forgive me, I did not mean to draw you into this. What's to forgive? We'll slay this Eidolon of his, and all will be forgotten. You will be commanding the Red Wings again before you know it. Oh, Kane, you must be tired from the city, and no, leave the preparations to me and get yourselves to the rest. Oh. Hey, we can move now. So, there you go. It's the opening little bit. Let's get this game going. I cannot help but sense a change in air about His Majesty of late. Come on. Come on. I, for one, believe in our king. He's a man who's not afraid to act on his beliefs. Aren't you just a fucking little pawn? I don't think there's anything over here. No, it's just Kane. What is it? This is all my doing. Forgive me. I told you there's nothing to forgive. What's wrong? It isn't like you to act like this. I did not train in the way of the dark sword so I could steal from innocence, Kane. I trained because His Majesty asked it of me. You mustn't blame yourself for the orders you were given. Our king had his reasons, I'm sure of it. I envy you, Kane. Oh, the fuck? A little cutscene? Cecil, so you saw me. I just noticed that Kane has no feet. Anybody else look at this? See that? There's like no feet there. There's like little tiny stubs. I saw the openings you left. How do you expect to lead the Dragoons if you cannot even guard your own flank? My father's blood is in me. I will lead the Dragoons. Have no fear of that. You're certainly headstrong enough. Ha ha ha. On guard, a good foe. No more holding back, Cecil. Fight to win this time. I guess this is some event in the past that they're just sort of reminiscing about. I guess. Don't overthink things, Cecil. You need to keep your wits about you. Or do you mean to send me off against the Eidolon alone? Of course not. We leave early on the morrow. Best get some sleep. Will do, buddy. If our esteemed commander and Lord Cecil of the Red Wings join as one, it is the enemies of Baron who need fear. I guess these are little Dragoon guys. The Valley of Mist lies beyond our far northwestern border. I've not been there myself, but it is said to be shrouded in fog that never lifts. Neat. I guess we can go down here now. Ooh. This is the weird little addition they made for this game. You can fucking see the map. Or they gave you a map now. In the previous games did not ever have a map. Sort of gives away some secrets because you can see the map and I can see there's chests there. The provisions within this chamber are yours to employ as you see fit. The switch upon that wall controls the mechanism that opens the door. Yeah, there's lots of little secret doors everywhere. Discolored walls. Gotta look out for those. Obtained ether. 480 gil. And a tent. Yay. I don't believe there's anything out here at all. There's really not much you can do in this. Yeah, there's nothing out here, sorry. There's a couple of NPCs that are unimportant and just various other stuff, so I'm just gonna continue on and go where I need to go. Downstairs is, I believe the white and black mage quarters? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay, so it's unimportant stuff. If you really care about what's down there, go download the game and play it yourself. That's all I gotta say about that. The other side is just the white mage quarters. This heads outside, so I'm gonna do that. Since this is where I need to go. If the game lags at all, it's because I'm using an emulator. I mean, that's pretty much obvious at this point. Cecil! Rosa, white mage of Baron. Boobies. I mean, yeah. Thank goodness you're alright. The orders from Mysidia came so suddenly, I'd worried. We're fine. Small wonder, considering we fought mages who did not fight back. Cecil! I'll visit you in your tower later. Wow, wow. Of course. Yeah, you know those two are totally shagging every night. Like, come on, seriously. Would you not do it with a white mage that hot? I mean, come on. Like, honestly. You cannot tell me you would not do a white mage that is that hot. Seriously. Come on. Come on. Seriously. Arguably the funniest character in the game. Well, well, look who's home. Sid Airship, Fleet Master. Fucking Sid. Just like another trademark of the Final Fantasy games. It's always a Sid in the games, usually. Fucking look at that beard, man. Rosa's been worried sick about you, you know. Make that girl cry.